Welcome back, guys. So the market is pumping a lot. Does this mean that the bull run has started, or this is just another trap for the retail? Also, this is a very important week. Why? Financial results of major companies like Tesla and GM will be announced this week. Also, the government will be issuing the GDP growth rate quarter on quarter. So very important week. Let's start with the daily chart. This is the candle from the last trading day. Very aggressive upward action. No wick over here telling us that a lot of buyers entered the market, and this is today's candle telling us again we are seeing good upward movement. Another important thing is that we are breaking out of this downward channel. This has been since December 2021, and you can see we are seeing continuous rejection from this point. So price is trying to break this, which is a very good sign. And also we are coming up to test the bottom part of the recent bear flag channel. This all looks very nice, but there are some very important things we need to consider, starting with the bear flag channel itself. So this is a very normal price action that once price breaks down from the bear flag channel, generally comes back up to test and then tries to reject from here. I had mentioned this in the previous video also. A recent example would be something over here. This was a bear flag channel rejection, then coming back up to retest, big fail, and all of this dropped happens. So we have seen this type of pattern happen many times before. Not only this, if you look at this point, this was the last time they did the same thing. The market maker pumped the market, and when the news came out, we saw the market drop. So quite possible we are seeing the same thing again. They are trying to pump the market. Maybe they will even take it towards 12,000 level and then try to dump from there. Not only this, look at the price making a lower high, but the RSI is making a higher high, giving us a bearish divergence in this very important resistance area. So we have to be very careful of this. If I quickly drop the fib levels from the recent highs to the recent lows, this is very important. Look at this 0.5 level is sitting at 12,085. This is generally known as the star of the gold zone. So quite the chance that there might be a pump towards 12,000, and then we might see a rejection from here. As you can see, the RSI is sitting at 63. So a little bit upward movement is possible, which can help us reach 12,000 level, and then market might see a rejection from there. A very good scenario can be that the price keeps pumping up towards 12,000, and then we might see a short-term rejection towards 11.5 or even 11.250, which will be a retest of this long-term channel, and then we see a nice bounce from here. That is the time when we can say yes, maybe the bull run has started. But for now we haven't even crossed the 200 moving average, which is sitting at 12,571. So we need to cross this, come down, retest, and then continue upwards. Then we can say that yes, bull run is back. Otherwise we are still under resistance. As we are approaching 1st of Feb, when the US interest rate decision will be announced, and looking at recent pump in price, it looks like that we are heading towards 12,000, 12,100, where the 100 moving average in purple is there, and then we might see a rejection on the day interest rate is announced. So we have to keep this scenario in our mind. Let's quickly jump over to the 4-hour chart also. In terms of the RSI, we are touching 69.28, almost in the overbought region. So that is another sign telling us that yes, this area is a very strong resistance, and we have to be careful over here. Also, the 200 moving average is sitting at 12,136. So once again telling us that no bull run is there yet. We need to cross this, come back down, retest, and then continue upwards. And once again we are seeing the same action. Price is making a lower high, RSI making a higher high, giving us a bearish divergence. So yes, 12,000, 11,750, this area is very important and very dangerous. They might try to trap a lot of retail traders over here and then try to dump from here. Exactly what they did over here. The market opened with this gap, and then look at the dump that happened, and then continuously we saw a dump in the market. Not only this, let's jump over to the fear and greed index. So we are in 64 points, which is right in the middle of the greed section. Even last week we were in the greed section. So yes, this is telling us also that some selling might come, but overall we are seeing a nice push towards the upside. The candle size is also getting bigger, so that is another positive we are seeing in the market. So just to summarize, I think 12,000, 11,750, this is the place from where we might see a rejection. A retest of 11.5 can happen. If not, then 11,250, and then we need to see how market reacts at this point. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Will 12,000 happen on the Nasdaq, or we are going to see a rejection from here straight towards 11,250? And as always, the market is extremely volatile. If you're actively trading, please consider using proper risk management. Thank you for watching.